Hello everyone, this is Professor Albert Magrin here today to give you an overview of the Fall 2025 New Jersey Film Festival, which will be taking place hybrid, which means online and in person, between September 5th and October 10th on select Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. The programs are available for 24 hours online. All of our films are available video on demand for 24 hours on their screen date. And a number of them are available in person as well. $15 buys you admission to both in person and online when they're both offered. You want to get complete information, you go to njfilmfest.com. You click on where it says New Jersey Film Festival Fall 2025, that red button that says Tickets Info, press it, and it'll send you to our Eventive website. Eventive is our streaming provider, so the festival website is located over there. And then when you get to our welcome page, you'll see a series of red buttons. You want to click on all of them because they give you a lot of information. One of the perks of our festival this fall is that we will be offering 3 free filmmaking workshops. Wow, I said that without stumbling. Yes, 3 free filmmaking workshops. One will be on an introduction to filmmaking taught by Morgan Kalmbach, who's the assistant director of the New Jersey Film Festival. And then there's Mitch Hiller, who does all of our sound for our concerts, doing an audio workshops for film and video projects. And then there's the entertainment lawyer extraordinaire, Stephen C. Schechter, who will be teaching a workshop on the film business from the legal perspective. All 3 are free and open to the public, but there's limited seating. And you need to email us at njmac12@gmail to get more information and to register. So I'm here to talk to you about the other wonderful films that we'll be showing. And the very first one is on Friday, September 5th, again, online for 24 hours. And this one in person at 7 p.m. is a film called Alberta No. 1 by Sandy Carson, who's from Canada. And Sandy's supposed to be there to do a Q&A with the audience. His film is a kind of contemporary revisionist Western, and it's a group of young people that are flowing around Canada in the wild west of Alberta, which is the province out on the west coast of Canada, or the western frontier. It's a really amazing film, very unique, very original. Then on Sunday, September 7th, online for 24 hours and in person at 5 p.m., we're doing a shorts program, including Prayer of the Sea by Martin Garrick. We've shown everything Martin has done. He's an amazing animator, and his films always do really well at our festival. We're also showing a film by a Jersey filmmaker named Alexander Vorobyev called What a Surprise. And that film is Alicia Jacquetti, who was an actress who was here on our Zoom for Broken Pieces, which we showed last season. Well, she came back as the writer of this film, and it's a really wonderful love story. The Proposal by Vanessa Shah. She's a Rutgers grad. She's from Freehold, New Jersey, and it's a short film following Nadia, who's trying to come to terms with the proposal. Then I'll be showing one of my new films out of competition called Anima Magia, and it features reading of a poem by Sylvia Plath called Witch Burning. Marissa Nadler, who came to do a concert a few years ago at Rutgers, actually last year, she does the voiceover. And then Morgan Kalmbach's documentary, Jackie's Guide to Nature, is a really sweet film about a young college student who's in love with nature. The last film is by Tom Avermaet, who's from Belgium, and it's called Hearts of Stone, and it has some name actors in it. Noomi Rapace, who you might remember from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the original one. She's the star of this film, along with Jessica Burden. It's a really great film about statues that fall in love. Come and check it out on September 7th. Then on Friday, September 12th, online for 24 hours and in person at 7 p.m., Mistura by Ricardo de Montreuil, who is from Los Angeles, California. He's actually from Peru. And this film is about a Peruvian, set in Peru, and we follow a French-Peruvian woman who is into cuisine. It's really a very sexy film, and I highly recommend it to you. Then we have a workshop on Sunday, September 14th, which is the Intro to Filmmaking workshop. Then on Sunday, September 14th, that evening, we'll be doing a documentary called I Will Revenge This World with Love, S. Parajanov, by Armenian filmmaker Zara Jian, who's coming from Armenia to do a Q&A with our audience. This is a documentary about the acclaimed filmmaker Sergei Parajanov. And you've got to see it because his films are just amazing. This film stars Adam Agoyan, Emir Kusturica, a number of other really famous filmmakers who talk about the importance of Sergei Parajanov's work. Then on Friday, September 19th, online for 24 hours, in person at 7 p.m., Ryan Hallis is going to be screening his feature film called The Muscle, the quintessential Jersey film. Ryan will be at EBTV to do an in-person interview, so stay tuned for that. Then on Sunday, September 21st, is the audio workshop in the afternoon at 1 o'clock by Mitch Hiller. And then that evening at 5 p.m. in person and online all day, Pierre West by Henrik Larsson and Jacob Avervarn. They're from Sweden. It's a kind of love story as well. Married to Joey Cruz Manalang, Tokyo Nights. Tokyo Nights is for mature audiences only. It's really an amazing film about young people trying to come to terms with falling in love and having multiple partners. So it's a really very sexy film, and one of the first films that was made by a Filipino filmmaker that we're showing at the film festival. On Friday, September 26th, online only, 3 great short films. Driving Lessons by Anastasia Gruba from Kyiv, Ukraine, is a film that focuses on the war in Ukraine through the eyes of a father-daughter relationship. Madeline O'Leary, who's based in Lisbon, Portugal, her film, The Flirtologist, focuses on a teenage girl going through a hormonal crisis and is also not for the meek. Where's My Coffee Cup by Yehuda Sharim, who's a festival alumnus, tells the story of John and his trials and tribulations in prison. Then, on Saturday, September 27th, online only, the best of the New Jersey International Film Festival, we're rescreening the winners of the films that we screened this past summer. Becoming an Oyster by Elizabeth Snyder and Michael Covello won Best Animation. Eliza in Wonderland won Best Feature. That's by Clea Vandergren from Sligo, Ireland. Then on Sunday, September 28th, in person at 1 p.m., Steve Schechter's legal workshop. You don't want to miss that. That evening, in person at 5 o'clock and online all day, 2 documentaries. One is called Kathy and Harry by Marta Renzi and Daniel Wolf. It's focusing on a double portrait of Catherine Murphy and Harry Roseman, who are both artists. And then Bob and Hazel, Bound by Love, Divided by Color, by Larry Firestone, focuses on an interracial couple that lives in Atlantic City. Friday, October 3rd at 7 p.m., online all day, Cœur Atlantique, Tales from the Atlantic Beyond, by Safwa Babana Hampton, who's a professor at Michigan State University. This is a portrait of Martinique, and is a very personal film about the Martinican artist Laurent Valère. So come check that out on October 3rd. Almost done. On Saturday, October 4th, the second part of the Best of the New Jersey International Film Festival. That's only online. We'll be screening the Best Experimental Film, which is called I Was There by Camila Cook, and then Wrestle Off by Sabatino Sciatti. He's a Jersey native. He won Best Short Film. And then the film that won Best Documentary is called Freeing Juanita by Sebastian La Sosa Rogers. Finishes off the Best of the New Jersey International Film Festival program, and it's only online on that day. Sunday, October 5th, is our last film screening, and it's also online only. It's called Welcome to Japan by Noé Benifla. He's from Paris, France. And it follows Elvis, a young archivist who's on his way to work in the United States, but misses his flight and ends up kind of moseying around Paris in the evening. It's a really kind of an odyssey of sorts. The last thing we'll be doing is the Cold Weather Company concert, audiovisual concert, on Friday, October 10th at 7 p.m. And Cold Weather Company, two of the musicians will be here at EBTV. So stay tuned for that as well. Again, you need more information, go to njfilmfest.com and click on where it says Fall 2025 New Jersey Film Festival. I also need to say thank you to EBTV for allowing us to do these interviews and overviews. And we have to say thank you to the Middlesex County Arts Institute. They're our main funder, as well as being housed at the program in cinema studies at Rutgers University. Thanks so much. Hope to see you at the movies, everyone.